Persian Empire. I'm Hassan Hamid.
I'm Shaw.
I'm Amir.
And today we got formations being used during the Battle of Thermopylae and live footage from our on-field reporter, Haksun, at the battlefield.
I'm here in Greece, at the narrow valley of Thermopylae. It is soon to be the stage for a gigantic fight between the Greeks and the Persians, led by both Leonidas and Xerxes of Persia. It looks like there's about to be a fight right now.
You Greek! You Persian! You really want to go? Oh yeah, okay, you got nothing, that's right. Man, tomorrow, these Persians do not know what's about to hit them. We're gonna drive them back and send them straight into the ground.
You know, I was in the Persian army the last time we came in and invaded Greece, and I didn't think they were that strong. I mean, it was kind of pathetic the way we came out. I mean, I think with Xerxes here instead of Darius, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Darius and everything, but Xerxes, I think he's a better general this time. I think he'll lead our troops in the right direction, and we can definitely take down the Spartans tomorrow. You know, I called another interview because I just wanted to make it clear what I'm about to do to the Greeks tomorrow. See this tree right here? This is a Greek tomorrow.
Hey, may I have an interview with you?
Sure thing.
Alright, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Ali, I'm from Persepolis, but this past year I've been on the move, just traveling throughout the empire. You know, the calm down rebellions, and now with the war going on, we are, the army with Xerxes, we crossed over into the Greek area, and we're trying to conquer them in this battle.
Alright, what you think of the Greek fighter over there?
I thought he was pretty weak personally. The fundamentals just weren't there. I blocked him, and all I had to do after that was swipe across his chest with my sword and then the stab to finish him, and he was done. And that's how I anticipate most of the Greeks will be during this war.
Alright, well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you, Haksun.
Yep. Now back to the studio for the rest of our broadcasting.
Hey guys, it's Hassan here back again. And now I'm going to be talking about some of the formations and strategies that we expect the Greeks to defend the pass of Thermopylae. And just some background information is that the Persians are going in with 120,000 troops, but the Greeks are going in with just 7,000. And we expect the Greeks to use a hoplite phalanx formation. And it's a rectangular mass military formation composed of entirely heavy infantry armed with spears or similar pole weapons. And usually it contains about 300 troops, and it's been commonly used in the past by the Greeks in their past warfare. But however, this tactic and formation is the weakest whenever facing an opponent that has a lighter and more flexible troop base without its own support. Its flanks and rear are very vulnerable to attack, so therefore it should be very interesting to see what happens in battle. And now we're just going to go back to the desk to see what else happens.
Now for a segment in world news. Greek philosopher Xenophanes has just died. First spiral staircase was created in Sicily, and I just received news that the first crane was created. The invention lifts large loads vertically and horizontally. Now back to your broadcast.
Now to Hassan with the weather.
Hey, what's up, Persian Empire? It's here with your weather segment for the next couple days. Today looks like it's going to be about 96 degrees for the high and sunny with a low of 77. Tomorrow we're going to have a high of 92 degrees and a low of 72. And it looks like for the next few days the average temperature is going to be around 90 degrees and sunny. And this is Hassan here again, and now back to the desk for more information.
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Breaking news. The Persians have won the Battle of Thermopylae. Now to Akkar with the breakdown of the battle.
Thanks, Amir. Here's a breakdown of the Battle of Thermopylae. The position of the Greek army at the narrow pass at Thermopylae was a tactical move. The idea was that the Greek army was a lot smaller, but because the pass was tight, the Persian army would not be able to overrun the Greeks. 5 days after the Persians arrived at Thermopylae, the battle commenced with Xerxes sending men to bring the Greeks back. This did not go as planned. The Greeks standing in front of the Phoenicians' defensive wall formed the Greek phalanx, an impenetrable wall of men that rotated continuously so that those of the battle will be brought in and out, keeping the Greeks from tiring. Xerxes sent Medes and Sicilians for the first day's engagement and watched in horror as the Greek soldiers demolished those attacking from those without losing many men. This caused Xerxes to use his elite troops called the Immortals on the second assault of the first day. These soldiers were feared because they were seen as men who couldn't die. This was not the case, as the Immortals also ended up suffering heavy losses. The second day ended in the same vein as the first, with Xerxes becoming furious as more and more men were sent to the slaughter. The day finished with Xerxes withdrawing his forces back to camp frustrated. The fortune of Xerxes changed when a Greek called Ephialtes went to Xerxes hoping for a reward by telling Xerxes about the goat trail in the mountains. On the third day, Xerxes sent a force of men under the leadership of Commander Hydarnes to go through the goat trail where the Phoenicians were defending. The Phoenicians were surprised when they saw the Persians and took up weapons before moving back to a hill for defense, as they were expecting a fierce battle. The Persians, however, did not attack. They sent a volley of arrows and continued on their way to cut off the Greek forces, led by Leonidas. When the Persians had taken over the trail, one of the Phoenicians had run to Leonidas as soon as the Persians were seen, so the Greeks knew what was coming. This caused the Greek commanders to hold council and decide what will happen. This finished with nearly all the Greek force withdrawing or being ordered to do so. With the Persians coming, there were only 300 Spartans, 400 Thebans, and 700 Thespians left to do battle. As the Persians were coming down from the mountain, Xerxes also sent his army for a frontal attack. In response, the Greeks moved out into the wider part of the pass. During the ensuing battle, the Greeks fought hard, but Leonidas was killed by Persian archers, causing a battle for the body of Greeks won. The Greeks retreated to the defensive position of a hill, where they made their last stand, until the Persian archers sent volley after volley of arrows until the Greek soldiers were all dead. Overall, this was a great victory for the Persian Empire, and hopefully just the beginning of many more to come. Now back to Hassan and Shaw for the closing segment of our broadcast.
And that's it for us today. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed all the footage we provided.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye, Persian Empire.